Do you ever feel it? The rush, the noise, the constant demand for our attention. Our world is a whirlwind of activity. We're expected to be always on, always available. We juggle responsibilities, relationships, and aspirations, often feeling the pressure to do it all and do it perfectly. It can be exhilarating, this fast-paced life, but it can also be utterly exhausting. We're pulled in 1,000 directions. Our energy is scattered. We lose sight of ourselves amidst the chaos. There's another power, often overlooked, that goes hand in hand with silence. The power of exclusivity. In a world of constant connection, we've forgotten the beauty of discernment. We say yes to every invitation, every request. We spread ourselves thin, trying to please everyone. Exclusivity is about making conscious choices. It's about saying no to the good so we can say yes to the great. We build deeper connections, more meaningful relationships, and a life that is truly our own. Silence. It's often misunderstood, isn't it? True silence is anything but empty. It is a sanctuary within ourselves. In the quiet moments, we hear our own voice. Embrace the silence. Seek it out. In the silence, we begin a conversation with ourselves. We ask the questions that matter most. What brings me joy? What makes my soul sing? Where do I need to heal? What are my dreams whispering to me? This is not a time for self-criticism or judgment, but a space of gentle inquiry and loving acceptance. It's a chance to listen deeply to the wisdom that resides within each of us. Journal your thoughts. Let them flow freely onto the page, or simply sit in stillness and observe the rise and fall of your breath. As you make silence a regular practice, you'll find that your inner voice becomes stronger, clearer. You'll gain a deeper understanding of yourself, your values, and your desires. It takes courage to be still, to resist the pull of the outside world and turn inward. Our culture values busyness, productivity, constant motion. We're taught to fear silence, to equate it with inactivity or even loneliness. But the truth is, some of the most profound growth happens in the stillness. When we allow ourselves to simply be, we create space for clarity, for inspiration, for healing. We tap into a wellspring of creativity and intuition that's often drowned out by the noise of daily life. Be patient with yourself. It takes time to cultivate the habit of silence. Start small, even if it's just a few minutes each day. And as you experience the benefits, you'll naturally find yourself craving more of this precious time for yourself. Let's explore the power of silence in our interactions. In a world of constant chatter, deep listening is a rare gift. We're often focused on what we'll say next, missing what others are saying. Embracing silence creates space for others to feel heard and valued. We shift from ego to genuine curiosity and connection. And here's the paradox. By speaking less, we often communicate more effectively. Think about the people in your life who command respect, who exude an aura of quiet confidence. They don't feel the need to fill every silence with words. They're comfortable with pauses, with moments of reflection. Their silence isn't awkward or uncomfortable, it's powerful. It speaks volumes about their self-assurance, their emotional intelligence, their ability to be present in the moment. When they do speak, their words carry weight because they're chosen carefully, thoughtfully, with intention. This is the power of silence in social settings. It allows you to observe, to assess, to choose your words wisely. It creates an air of mystery and intrigue, drawing people to you rather than repelling them with a constant barrage of words. In a world obsessed with oversharing and instant gratification, mystery has become an alluring and elusive quality. We feel pressured to reveal all about ourselves, to document every experience on social media, to leave nothing to the imagination. But in doing so, we lose a part of ourselves. We diminish the magic that comes from discovery, from anticipation, from the gradual unfolding of our true selves. When we embrace silence, when we resist the urge to over-explain or justify ourselves, we create a sense of intrigue. We allow others to wonder, to be curious, to fill in the blanks with their own imaginations. This doesn't mean being aloof or unapproachable. It simply means honoring the sacred space within ourselves, the parts of us that we choose to share only with those who have earned our trust and intimacy. Let's delve into the transformative power of exclusivity. True exclusivity is about honoring ourselves. Our time and energy are precious and deserving of respect. In a world that glorifies busyness, exclusivity is a quiet revolution. It's a radical act of self-love to reclaim our time and energy. Exclusivity is an art form, a dance between saying yes to what lights us up and saying no to what drains us. It's about being discerning with our time and energy, recognizing that every choice impacts our well-being. Learn to say no, gracefully but firmly, to requests that don't resonate with our souls. Be selective about the company we keep, surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us. Prioritize self-care, carving out time for practices that nourish our minds, bodies, and spirits. The currency of your energy. Think of your energy as a precious currency, a finite resource to invest wisely. Constantly giving your energy away leaves little for yourself. You become depleted, exhausted. Practice exclusivity to protect your energy. Be mindful of where you direct your attention. Invest in experiences that fill your cup. Prioritize your own well-being. By taking care of yourself, you have more to share with others. Section 1. The allure of the unseen. Exclusivity isn't about playing games or making yourself artificially scarce. It's about recognizing that true value lies in what's rare and precious. Think of a beautiful diamond, carefully guarded, its facets catching the light in mesmerizing ways. It's not constantly on display, yet its value is undeniable. The same principle applies to our energy, our time, our presence. When we're always available, always saying yes, we become like a common stone, passed over and taken for granted. But when we're selective, when we choose our moments with care, we become intriguing, desirable. We create a sense of mystery, a desire to know more. This isn't about manipulation. It's about honoring our own worth and allowing others to recognize it as well. Section 2. Respect earned, not demanded. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to command respect effortlessly? They don't need to shout or assert themselves. Their presence alone speaks volumes. This isn't about arrogance or entitlement. It's about self-respect, about setting clear boundaries and honoring them. When we're constantly seeking approval, trying to please everyone, we diminish our own value. We send the message that our needs are secondary, that our time and energy are there for the taking. But when we practice exclusivity, we shift the dynamic. We communicate that our presence is a gift, not an obligation. And in doing so, we inspire respect, not only from others, but also from ourselves. In a world of constant distraction, true presence has become a rare and precious commodity. We are so often lost in our thoughts, our to-do lists, the endless scroll of social media, that we fail to fully inhabit the present moment. But when we cultivate the art of exclusivity, we free ourselves from this frantic energy. We create space for intentionality, for mindful engagement with the world around us. When we choose to be somewhere, to spend time with someone, we're fully present, fully invested. And this, dear sisters, is incredibly magnetic. It's in these moments of genuine connection, of shared experience, that we create lasting memories, deepen relationships, and truly savor the richness of life. Sisters, incorporating silence and exclusivity into our lives doesn't require a complete overhaul. Start small. Begin by creating pockets of quiet in your day. Think of these as sacred pauses, moments to reconnect with your soul amidst the busyness of life. Perhaps it's waking up 10 minutes earlier and starting your day with meditation or journaling. Maybe it's turning off your phone during your lunch break and savoring your meal in peace. Or taking an evening walk without headphones, allowing your thoughts to wander freely. These moments of quiet contemplation might feel strange at first. Our minds are so accustomed to constant stimulation, to filling every silence with noise. But I encourage you to be patient with yourself. Like anything worthwhile, cultivating a practice of silence takes time and effort. As you become more comfortable with silence, you'll naturally start to crave more of it. You'll find yourself turning down invitations that don't truly excite you, stepping away from conversations that drain your energy. This, dear sisters, is the power of no starting to blossom in your life. And here's the secret about saying no. It's not about closing yourself off from the world. It's about creating space for the people and experiences that truly matter. When you say no to what doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to yourself. Remember, you're not obligated to say yes to every request, every invitation, every demand on your time. It's okay to decline with grace and honesty. It's okay to protect your energy. It's okay to put yourself first. Silence, exclusivity. These aren't just concepts, my dear sisters. They're practices. They're tools that unlock a different kind of power. Not the power that seeks to dominate or control, but the power that emanates from within. The power of self-awareness, of clear boundaries, of intentional living. This is the essence of healing femininity. It's about tending to our own inner gardens, nurturing the seeds of our own wisdom and strength. It's about recognizing that our worth is not determined by how much we do, how much we give, or how much we please others. Our worth is inherent, a reflection of the divine feminine energy that flows through each and every one of us. When we embrace silence and exclusivity, we tap into that power. We become more aligned with our true selves, more radiant in our authenticity. This isn't about achieving some idealized version of womanhood, my dear sisters. It's about embracing the journey, the ever-evolving process of becoming. It's about giving ourselves permission to be still, to listen deeply. True power lies in creating our own mold. In reflection and saying no, we find our strength. This is the journey of a lifetime.